We're live. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. This is a test live stream to try and fix live chat. And if it gets disabled, that's just how it wants to be then. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about. It's only going to be like a 5 to 10 minute stream. Chat's still enabled as it shows, so that's a good thing. But it disabled chat 8 minutes into my last live stream. So we're gonna have to see. We're going to have to experiment and see if chat. Hi, Patty. Welcome. It's the Farrells and Patty. Yep. That's my father right there. Okay. Hi. Oh my God. But it did disable chat 8 minutes into my last live stream, the one that I just did. So we're doing just a quick stream just to see what happens and everything. Try and fix it because I have an adult here with me, so maybe it won't do it.
Sort of
Patty
adult.
said, so what's for lunch? I don't know. I haven't had lunch yet, so can't tell you what's for lunch. Probably a sandwich. Welcome, Stephen the biologist. Stephen said, testing, 1, 2, 3. See, people are, if you talk quickly within the first 8 minutes, then I'll know who's here. If it gets disabled again, then yep. But hopefully it won't disable it. Oh yeah. Hopefully it doesn't disable it this time. But I know a lot of good people were in the last chat, the last live stream that I just ended. I know that Patty was there. Welcome, Owl Wet Socks. But I know Patty was there because she told me that she was there. I know like Danikin and John Larson and Petraman were there. So I know that quite a few good people were there. And when we ended it, there was like 18 people or 15 people there. So I'm really happy about that, even though there was no chat. So it's just kind of like watching a really long video and you can't do it. You can't say anything on it, but yeah, I know Olivia was there. Hey, Olivia, can you put those links in the chat? Welcome, Scott's Aquatics. Can you put the links to Swampy Acres stream tonight at 8 o'clock? It's an all-ladies stream, like I said in the last one. An all-ladies stream. There's going to be me, Jess, which I don't know if Jess is going to be there because she's sick. There's Amy, Miss Hollywood, Sand Creek Aquatics too. And Amy's looking for
Queen Bee now.
Queen Bee, that's
yes.
one. It's going to be Bold Mama from Swampy Acres, Roxanne Powers, and I think I'm missing one, but there's going to be, there's Miss Lori, Monster Fish Gal. So there's going to be quite a few people there. So yeah, Olivia put the link in there. So go set your reminders. Chat hasn't been disabled yet. Yep, Marital Singh is looking for subscribers. Welcome, F&S Fish Room. Never seen you here before. But welcome. Happy you're here. Yeah, I've never seen F&S. fish room. But I'm glad you're here. And I just subscribed to you. So my sister's really putting the links in there. But I put a link in there. That's for FNS Fish Room. Because I'm not sure if anybody subscribed to him. I've never heard of him or her. I've never heard of them, so glad they're here.
I'll have to check it out after we're done.
Yeah. Yes, stream seems to be working good because that's the first few minutes, but after minute number 8 in the last stream, it wouldn't let me do anything. Well, it wouldn't let anybody chat. So maybe it's because it was only me on there. I think chat was disabled because I'm a minor. And because I think that's what it was. But in the banner that's moving across the screen, Amy, Sand Creek Aquatics 2, Swampy Acres, and Big J's Fish Keeper are all looking for watch hours. Mriddle Singh is looking for subscribers. Go subscribe to FNS Fish Room 2 because just heard about them.
I think you only need like 33 more for your 300.
Here, I'm at 277. Wow. So yeah, I only need 23.
23.
Wow, 23 more, and we'll be doing a 300 giveaway celebration. Al Wet Socks, do you have to change your name to Ellen Wet Socks to come to the ladies' night? No.
Yes. Yes, you do.
No.
And you got to wear a dress.
No. It's all ladies on the panel, but I think Bold Mama was saying that all of the non-ladies can be in chat moderating and posting links. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. So you can still come and moderate or just chat. But I think it's
Yes, it's just ladies on the panel.
yes.
But if he wants to be on the panel, he has to wear a dress and change his name to whatever.
Patty said, hello, FF. Does that mean FNS Fish Room? But I don't know. So we're at minute 8. Why didn't I just say 8 minutes? I don't know. So 8 minutes and 36 seconds, and chat has not been disabled. I don't think. No, I don't see it. Well, I don't. It's not disabled. So that's nice. This was a nice pop-up stream. I don't know if we're ending it here, but we'll probably just wait for a few more people to come say hello.
I'm looking at the pea buffers.
Yeah. My mother got some pea puffers and some cory cats for her pea puffer tank. She also got a couple fish. I don't know what kind they are, but they're 4 fish. I think they're tetras, something like that, but white tip tetras. That's what they are. She got 4 of those. And 2 green Anubis cories. And then 10 pea puffers, which are so cute.
She has a video on there.
Good morning, Fishymon64. This stream is more interesting than my 1.5 hour stream that I just did. Well, like 1.5 hours, but there's no talking. It was only me. Well, Bobby came up, which was awesome because it gave some sort of conversation. So that was the only exciting part, and that was like in the middle of the stream. I didn't even know who was in there. Yeah, the last stream was great, Patty said. Yeah, it was fun. I had a fun time, testing my discus tank and setting up a black worm culture, but it's not fun when you don't see like the chat moving on the side and people talking. That's kind of what makes the chat, is when people ask questions and stuff, but when you're all by yourself, you're just talking to yourself. My mother said her little pea puffers are so cute. She loves her pea puffers. I love her pea puffers more than those stupid white tip tetras. She's glaring at me from across the room. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like when I talk bad about her fish. They're just weird. Well, they're not weird. They're just fish. They're just fish. They don't do much. They just swim.
That's what fish do.
No, yeah, I get it, but no. Like the pea puffers, they have a personality. These white tip tetras, they're just square. They just look square and they just swim back and forth. But the pea puffers, they're just these tiny little cute pea puffers, and they swim around and they curl their tail, and it's so cute to watch them eat the black worms because they just slurp them up. And they're like, my mother got them and they're like that big. They're literally not even that big. Stephen the biologist said, I have a black worm culture for my pea puffers and scarlet baddies. I don't know. I use a brown paper towel for theirs. Food source. Yeah, I put a brown paper bag on the bottom, but they didn't want to sink, so I put some gravel there, and then I put the worms in, and they're beautiful. And I put the cup of worms as my backup culture. I put those in the fridge, just in case it failed. Welcome, Furloughs Aquatics. Furlough said, good morning to Bree, Dave, and crew, just stopping in while I'm doing water changes. Nice. Yeah, welcome, Eric. I missed his stream yesterday. I heard parts of it, but
The heater on your pea puffer tank is showing an error.
the heater on your pea puffer tank is showing an error. Yeah, I think there's a delay from StreamYard to YouTube. Like, I have my YouTube all the way up, and like I can, if I raise my hand like this, if you're on StreamYard, you see it as soon as I'm doing it. But on YouTube, I'm watching the YouTube right now, and like 10 seconds after I do it, it actually shows it. So if you try and like say like, oh, type this in chat.
I didn't want to try and unplug it and plug it back in while I was.
Like, I didn't want to, well, if you say like type 9 in chat, then you gotta wait 10 seconds or so until the people in the chat actually hear that, and then another couple seconds for them to actually do it. Steven said, I wish we could post pictures in chat. I'd love to. I'd show you my pea puffer tank and worm culture. If you post pictures in my Discord server, then I'll do that. I can show them if you want. if you want me to show them, then I'll show them. If you post them in my Discord server and the channel labeled, hold on. No, not the channel labeled, hold on, but my Discord's being really slow, so I don't even know what they're called. If you post them in general, then I'll show them on the stream if you want me to. Okay. So I can't show two banners at once. But since we got nothing else to do, so I edited my banner. If you want one of my stickers, email me. Those two emails, you can do either or. If you can do both, if you want. brandsfishroom@gmail.com and then brandfarrell222@gmail.com. Welcome, Rob93. Rob said, party people. Welcome, Mary Paige Flynn. Welcome, everyone. See, if Rob was in my last stream, I wouldn't know it. But I'm happy that there's chat on this one because now I know that Rob watches my live streams. I don't think I've ever seen him in one of mine before, but that makes me happy. Rob's really cool. If you're not subscribed to him, then go subscribe to him. And
I like his live streams.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
And if you're not subscribed to Marital Singh, subscribe to them too. And Sand Creek Aquatics 2, Swampy Acres, and Big J are looking for watch hours. Oh, yeah, Mary Page. The chat was disabled because I'm a child and I was the only one on there. Jess is sick, so she couldn't come. You're welcome, Rob. And if you're yet to join my Discord server, you should do that too. There's some fun action that goes on in there. And you should also join Father Fish's Discord. Welcome, Peplin Creek Aquatics. Looks like Peplin changed his profile picture. And it looks like Olivia changed hers too. Looks like it's a discus.
That's the third time this morning. I like the campfire.
Yeah, she changed it 3 times. So, fun action here. And then that's my Discord server. Mary Paige Flynn said, that makes sense, Bram, because the main thing is to keep you safe and enjoy fish keeping with you. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody else was going to come up, so I was going to post the link before I went live, but I did it before where I went live and then posted the link, and it didn't have an issue, but how is it only the second time today? I thought it was a stick thing earlier. Not the campfire. I thought it was a stick or something like that. Yeah, Patty, if Stephen posts them in the Discord, I'll show them on the screen.
Well, there's 20 minutes, so that's working. That's good.
Oh, wow. 20 minutes. Steven said, I'm not going to say who yet, but there's a well-known channel that is really wanting me to do a surgery live on their channel. I may do it. I post surgery pictures in Discord sometimes, but not everyone can see them. Well, that'd be cool if you did a live surgery.
Unless you mess up, then it's on video.
Well, don't mess up. I mean, it happens, but don't do it. Welcome, Sand Creek Aquatics 2. Miss Queen Bee, Hollywood Amy. That's what I'm going to call her from now on. I like Hollywood. I like that name. But if it's Queen Bee, I'm going to end up calling her Miss Hollywood Queen Bee. Or Miss Queen Bee Hollywood. Miss Hollywood Queen Bee Amy. That's a great name. Welcome, John McKenzie. Oh, and Amy. I'll see you on the Swampy Acre stream tonight. Mary Page Flynn said, Stephen, I would definitely love to see that, especially after I tried to do surgery on my poor little Beta, or Beta, whatever you want to call it. Even though I'm a veterinary technician, I've never worked on fish. If you ever need a tech. So I'm watching this clownfish in the 75, and it's just swimming like up and down and all around. It looks really funny. I don't know if you can see it. It's a tiny little black clownfish. It's so cute. You just look over and you see it go up and down and up and down. Welcome, Fish Dynamics. Peplin asked, how is the African cichlid tank coming along, Dave?
I don't like not seeing chat. That's kind of dumb.
You can press the button on the bottom of your screen.
How much work that is. It's coming out pretty good. Actually, I want to talk to Furlow one of these days and get some stuff straightened out with him, and then everyone can see it. Well, I still want to get a couple hides and some rocks put in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you did a live surgery, Stephen. We'll come up at 929. Welcome, Freshwater Fish Keeper. And Mary Page Flynn said, oh my goodness, Stephen, the next time you do need one for real, I would be more than happy. And I don't live that far from you. I might even volunteer. And welcome, I Hate Stupid People's Tank Tribe. Yay, there's chat. Hi, Father Farrell.
Hello.
Yeah, there's only chat because he's on here. But there's not chat when it's only me. And I'll be right back.
I know how it works, dummy. I like seeing the camera, so I know what I'm doing. I could be way over here like this and be off the camera if I'm looking at chat.
Yeah, when I'm on a different tab, it's hard to know like what you see.
Yeah, we can't all have fancy laptops. For school.
So my mother put some live plants in her 65 gallon. That's the plant that I gave her. Wisteria. And she's got some other plants in there. She took out all the fake plants that were in there. She's only got, for fake things, she's got the rock, the Pleco cave, and then there's a castle right there. But those are because...
Well, you can't get rid of the Pleco cave.
No.
Because he loves that thing.
Fish Dynamics said, nice fish tank behind Bree. Yeah, that's my mother's fish tank. She does a good job with it. She's happy because I'm talking about her fish tank.
Have I not heard of Fish Dynamics?
You haven't?
I don't know.
I've seen them a couple times.
I don't know how to get to my list of people, so I don't know if they're on there. You know, subscriptions. From here.
Okay, like I didn't have enough mods already. I just made someone else a mod.
Was it me?
No, you've been a mod.
Oh.
Well, if you all type in chat, you'll see who got the wrench and the blue name. Welcome, S. Good morning. Did you just say good morning? It's afternoon.
It might not be afternoon there.
Well, it's afternoon here, so you should say good morning. There you go. You get to see who got the wrench.
Apparently there's a spider in the bathroom.
You're welcome, Rob. Yeah, you see like half the chat is blue. Okay, so Steven posted the photo, so I'm going to present my screen. So this is one of the photos. This is of the pea tank, the pea puffer tank. That's really cute. That's a really nice scape, Steven. And then this is another picture. Yeah, that's a really nice tank. Okay, I'm gonna. And if you're on my Discord server, you can see that. My sister said, "Oh my God, I saw my name on the stream." There's your name. Now you really see your name on the stream. If that makes you happy. Olivia Farrell, right on the Discord server. I think Olivia posts videos of Skechers the hamster on her channel, so go subscribe to her. And subscribe to my mother and to my father. If you subscribe to my father, you're going to see videos of me from years ago.
I don't have any videos, just you from 5 years ago.
Exactly. He's got videos of me years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago. I'm packaging Shopkins. So if you want to see how it all started, go look at his channel and watch the videos and give it a like and a subscribe. They're great videos. You had a great haul this morning on your AM stream. Lots of good stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my discus tank stand. If that's what you're talking about, but the black worms are cool too. There's a lot of them. Who is Gruel on Discord? Who knows? If you're Gruel on Discord, please tell my sister because she wants to know. And yeah, almost at 300 subs. Freshwater Fish Keeper. Oh, it's S. S is Gruel on Discord. So I'm at 277, so I only need 23 more. 23 more. And I'll be at 300, and we'll do a celebration and possibly a giveaway.
Possibly. You did one for every weather 100. Why wouldn't you do one for this one?
Okay. So yes, there will be a giveaway at 300.
Yeah.
And there'll be a celebration, and there'll be a whole stream. Half an hour already. And I was just going to do a 5-10 minute stream. Mary Page Flynn said, Sandy, we are quickly heading towards a fish house. I think we're halfway there right now.
Yeah, that's what Justin said. Silicone the windows and fill the house with water.
And just keep going up. Like you see, top of that tank, just make a rack and keep going up. And when that fails, go down. Go to the basement. Fill the basement.
Clean the basement.
We're starting our own aquarium. Like aquarium shop. Pretty much is an aquarium shop. They're trying to breed quite a few fish. I'm trying to breed quite a few fish. And when that is done, we'll probably sell them to like our fish store. Welcome, Pride Moore's Fish and More.
What fish store?
Yes, fish keeping is addictive. And when I would watch, I had only one tank. And I thought that was there's so many possibilities for it. And I was like, I can do so many things with this tank. It was a little 10-gallon tank, and I still have it. And it's empty right now, so there's still quite a few possibilities with it. But I was like, this is such a huge tank. And I would watch KG Tropical's videos, and they would be like, well, you never just have one tank. You always get more. And I'm like, that doesn't happen. That's not going to happen. Because we have one tank, and we're not getting any more. And then just, the number of tanks increased from there. But there really isn't any tank that is unnecessary. Like I think I used to have 2 tanks that were just, set up right off the bat to hold some fish. And they were kind of unnecessary, I guess you could say. But all my tanks they have a meaning. Like, I have a male beta tank because that fish can't go with my other fish that I have. I have a shrimp tank because all the other fish that I keep will eat the shrimp. I have a starfish tank because the starfish will overtake my saltwater tank and eat my coral. I have a saltwater tank because I can't put clownfish in freshwater. I have freshwater because I wanted to get into fish keeping. My 10-gallon tank has a beta and a rummy nose tetra in it right now. I want to get some balloon mollies for that. And when they have balloon mollies, that will be because I want to have a species-specific tank where it's like, maybe I won't do balloon mollies. Maybe I'll put balloon mollies with my guppies. But I have a guppy tank with a sponge filter because I don't want the babies getting sucked up. And I want to, keep going with guppy breeding. And lastly, I have a discus tank because discus are awesome. Doesn't really need an explanation for that. After you see the clinic, I'll take y'all to the research center. There's over 500 species of fish there, an entire flora of endangered and critical fish, as well as dangerous, which is what most people want to tour. Interesting. Welcome to University. Mary Page Flynn said, mine started off with multiple beta syndrome and quickly turned to MTS or MTA, which is multiple tank syndrome or multi-tank addiction, which is a YouTube channel, Multi-Tank Addiction. And MTS, whenever I hear that, I think of 2 things, multi-tank syndrome and Malaysian trumpet snails, because they're both MTS. And abbreviations for Malaysian trumpet snails can be MTS. I've seen them on articles before. I've never had MTS, the snails, but multi-tank syndrome, definitely have that. Furlow said, I blame African cichlids for my MTS. Yeah, I found a blue parrot yesterday, and it was really pretty, and I really wanted it because they're really cute. Someone's having, I think it's Joshua Miller on Discord. Their convicts are constantly breeding, and they have so much fry. Steven said, anyone in Virginia? Really, I don't film, nor will I, but anyone else is welcome to. but we're probably not going to go too much longer. Probably like 20
Well,
minutes max, 5
now that
minutes.
we know it works.
Yeah, now we know it will work.
And I don't have to contact YouTube. That's a good thing.
Hello.
Hi. Now I know that I just have to have an adult on the stream, or otherwise there's no chat on there.
Or at least me.
Wait, what?
Or at least you. Or at least someone else.
Weird.
Steven said, I have an all-female convict tank. I talked to Joshua this morning. LOL. Yeah, convicts, they're pretty. They're cool. And I don't know if they can go with African cichlids. Well, that'd be something cool. S said, I like the change of scenery, Kevin.
Yeah. We're up in Tahoe, so I'm still tired. We drove yesterday. Almost all day yesterday, so I'm like,
Mary Page Flynn said, you're supposed to leave this morning, Stephen, but I can't get my husband to pack up and let's go. I would never bet on me when it comes to saying when I would leave or not. Stephen said, the 1,000 gallon in my living room is nothing but Mbunas. That was what I specialized in. Got to visit Lake Malawi years ago. Loved it. Went to the basin of the Congo River.
that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing.
Furlow said, not recommended for convicts and Africans to go together.
Yes, that's what the girl at the fish store said. Whatever the little one's name is.
Emily?
Yes.
What about Jack Dempsey's? How big of a tank do Jack Dempsey's need?
Big.
Because I Googled it, and they say they need 80 gallons. And I was wondering what Furlow's opinion on that was. Because I think Google says they get like 14 inches or something. That's only like a quarter of your tank. It's fine.
I thought they said 80 gallon.
Yeah, 80 gallons. That's what I said. But they
80
get
gallon,
14 inches.
Yeah.
That's what I saw online. Welcome, Backwards Fish Room.
Hey, Jen.
I'll see you on Tuesday, Jen, on your live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Jacks get pretty big, no less than 80 gallons. Okay.
See, we could have had one if we got that 90 gallon from Luzerne.
Or that 125 gallon.
Yeah, the one your mother found this morning. I don't have that kind of money.
I want to come live with you guys. Jeez.
Fish
Yeah,
dynamic.
somebody on Benson's Fish Room, I think it was, is selling a complete 125 cichlid tank. Decoration, sand, tank, stand, everything.
Fish Dynamics said the colors of African cichlids are amazing, almost marine-like fish. Yeah, they really are. They're really pretty. I like marine fish too. I like all fish. They say that marine fish have a lot more color, which can be true because, you get corals instead of just, green plants or like the Ammonia gracilis. I think I'm pointing to the wrong side. Yeah, it's over here. Like that has red on the ends of it. But not like the corals do. The corals, like you got the red mushroom and the zinnia and Duncan's, like they come in like a very defined color and a very wide range of color. So
I like the greens.
Backwards Fish Room said, "Hi Olivia, how's Skechers doing today?" Funny thing, I didn't realize that Jen on Discord was Backwards Fish Room, and I didn't know that that was Backwards Fish Room until somebody said it was Backwards Fish Room. I thought it was just a bunch of letters. Hisif Moore. That's what I said the first time that I saw. But
Yes,
now I know that it's Jen. Patty said, "Has anyone bought Aqua Natural Marine Ocean Accents?" We bought Carib Sea live sand for our saltwater tanks. So no, I couldn't help you with that. Olivia said she's doing good. Skechers got out of her cage today. The cat opened the cage, and Skechers got out, and the cat's head was in the cage. But luckily, Skechers was just right in front of the stand. And she twist-tied. She twist-tied the door shut so she couldn't get out until she was going to bring her out, obviously. Olivia said, "My name is on the screen." I said, "I'll just Google, never mind." What did you say, S? Huh? Oh, Patty, S wants to know what Aqua Marine Ocean Accents is. So Patty can explain that. I've never used it. I've just used the Carib Sea live sand.
Excuse me.
So like a bunch of seashells and stuff. Yeah, like snail shells. We have the crushed coral. My parents have the crushed coral in their saltwater tank over there. And it's pretty much just like crushed shells and some sand. Patty said, "S, it's fossil aragonite." That's cool. I've heard of aragonite sand, but I've never heard of fossil aragonite. Huh? Petco sells this stuff. $10 a bag. Patty said it's like hunks of stuff. That's a good way to explain it. And the sand is for saltwater and cichlid tanks. My mother's Googling it. S said it does look very healthy for crabs. We got 49 minutes so far. 15 people watching.
That's because I'm up here. Hey, I need a pair of incognito glasses too.
I have some sunglasses that look like incognito glasses. Anyone keeping koi's? No, my local fish store has koi's. But I've never kept koi's, so I can't tell you anything about them. Patty said my order went from $40 to $100 in no time.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that happens quite frequently. Stephen the biologist said I work on koi more than any other fish. So fish dynamics. If you have any questions, ask Stephen the questions because he's probably got all the answers. Damn.
Okay, did I miss why your dad's on today?
What?
Did I miss why your dad's on today?
What, you don't want me up here?
No,
No.
I'm happy you're up, but I'm just surprised.
This was a test to see if her live chat would work because it got shut off. She was the only one on screen on her live thing.
At 10 o'clock. I was the only one on there, so it disabled chat because I'm a minor.
We just wanted to make sure it was going to work next time she went live.
But I just have to have somebody else on here.
See, I was still sleeping, unfortunately. I was surprised you're up. I'm surprised you were still doing it now. And even more surprised when Papa was on.
Patty said, I'm really proceeding to check out this time. And my mother's like, no, you're not done, Patty. Welcome, Petraman. Welcome. I saw him in the last stream. But Petraman, there's chat this time. And we've been going for 53 minutes almost. And there's still chat.
What about those 4 more things you need, Patty?
Yeah, how did you know? So even if a parent or even if an adult is in chat, if she's the only one up.
Yeah, there has to be more than just me on the stream.
Has to be on the screen.
Like up on screen? Oh.
Yes, up on the stream.
So if I do it with you, that should be fine, though? So if I do it with you, that should be fine?
Yeah. But Jess was sick, that's the only reason I...
Or does it have to be... Okay.
Jess was sick and
bummer.
Skip was working, so that's the only reason I didn't have anybody to stream with.
Well,
And
I'm
I
always
posted the link, it
available.
removed it by the Google moderator teams. And then it disabled chat, so...
Well, Babyface Bobby jumped in, but there was still no chat. But
Yeah,
weird.
It's working, so that's good.
And he emailed me and asked me for the link. And I sent it to him, and then we had a co-host for a little bit.
So weird.
Petraman said, just got done doing water changes on both my 90-gallon discus tanks. Nice. Yeah. I can't wait for the discus. I'm really excited for them. They're going to be beautiful. I went to the local fish store yesterday, and I saw like 3 tanks of discus, and they put me in awe because I was so jealous that there were so many discus there.
You're making me jealous, so stop it, Brianne.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have
You're
discus
making me
soon, so I'm
jealous.
just going to talk about discus
I
forever.
need like a 90-gallon
because
now.
I just can't wait till, I get discus because I'm going to love them.
Yeah, I really want a discus tank. I just yesterday, right before, because it was supposed to come. I ordered it 2 weeks ago, and it was supposed to come last week. I ordered some CPDs because I know they're probably going to go up in price. So I ordered them, but because of mail, I couldn't. They couldn't ship, and then this week it didn't arrive until yesterday. But I was leaving like yesterday afternoon, so I was like, oh crap, I need to get. I was so anxious because I'm like, I really hope they get here before before I leave.
Petroman said, Brian, you should receive your frozen bloodworms from Ken's Fish Supply on Tuesday. They ship with dry ice. Okay, thank you, Petroman. And Petroman also said, these discus are not shy. They will eat out of your hands. Well, that'd be cool. That's going to be cool to try, them eating out of my hands.
Oh,
Welcome, BTW.
I really need to get some discus later.
Patty said, to dissolve the marine salt, do I really have to be heating and aerating it? I just want to make a gallon at a time. We make 5-gallon buckets, and we just set them up by our fireplace and just let them warm up. We don't aerate it because the salt, any loose salt will settle down into a small clump in the middle. Any of the salt that doesn't dissolve will settle in a small clump at the bottom. So the way we do it, we don't put a heater or air pump in it, air stone in it. But if you want to, you can.
We tried it with the wave maker, remember?
Yeah. If you're only making a gallon, it shouldn't make too big of a difference.
It was easier just to stir it with a
Yeah.
Or even like one of those aquascaping spades.
Yeah.
For making salt water?
Yeah, just to stir it up.
Just to stir.
Yeah. I like the net though. Patty said, no, I don't want it to be aerating. If you don't want to, then I don't aerate the salt water before I put it in my tank. I just mix it up and let it sit by the fireplace and then pour it in my tank.
Did you set up your blackworms this morning?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Olivia said, hey, Brie, I want your opinion. Am I good at advertising your Discord/YouTube channel? Yeah, you're good. You post it like 4 times. Oh, God. And Kevin, the blackworm thing went good. I dropped a couple of worms on my floor, but that's fine. I picked them up.
Where are you keeping them?
At the end of my bed.
Oh, you are? Let me know how it goes, because I'm thinking about putting them under my bed. But
Penny said, now I could use a little bit of warm water to help the salt along. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Salt will dissolve faster in warmer water.
Yeah, so you could put a little bit of warm water in there if you don't have a fireplace, but we have a fireplace and a furnace. So we just set the buckets by the fireplace and that warms them up. But yeah, you could definitely add a little bit of warm water in there. Mary Page Flynn said, I will have discus again someday as soon as I get another big tank. Etro Man said, I use a 55-gallon food-grade root garbage can to mix my RODI water with minerals I buy from Germany. I heat the water and use a water pump to mix the water for a day.
yeah, I don't know. My dad won't. I don't think my dad will let me have a 55 brute trash can, unfortunately. But
You can always use 5-gallon buckets.
yeah, I do, and it's a pain. I have them under my bed. I have like 5 under my bed. I have buckets all over the place, and he's always giving me a hard time because I have so many buckets. And I'm like, well, if I just get a 55-gallon fruit tote, then I wouldn't need to. But
Why do you keep all those buckets?
because I add water to them, and then I age them.
Do you have tap water or do you have well water?
I have tap water. So I age, and then usually right before I add it, I will put in a little bit of the tetrachlorinator.
S said buckets build character.
Right.
Backwards Fisherman said, let us know how it goes, Patty.
Yeah, I need to. I really need to get my rack up first, so we'll see. Excuse me.
I'm watching a hermit crab check out a new shell. There's like a medium-sized hermit crab checking out a really large shell, and then the largest hermit crab that's in there is slowly moving towards the small one. Patty said hauling 40 pounds of cat litter builds character too. Yeah. And I bet it does. Petroman said, then I use a hose and a plastic ball valve on the end to pump back into my tanks. That's how a Navy CB does it. We're always thinking of something new.
Oh my gosh. I just couldn't sleep. I was too excited about the phone call yesterday, so I just couldn't sleep.
Patty said innovation.
So then, Petroman, do you use like a float valve? I'm assuming on the 55-gallon brute trash can, so that it doesn't overflow when you do RO water, or how do you do that?
Backwards Fisherman said, I mix up gallons into gallon buckets. I'm lazy though. I have a hand cart to move them.
Hey, I say that's being. I don't say that's lazy. I think that's smart.
We still gotta put the buckets onto the cart, unless she puts the empty buckets on and then just pumps the water straight into there.
Yeah, but at least then you don't have to carry it all the way there. You can just put it on the cart and then wheel it over.
40 gallons into 5-gallon buckets. Wow. That's 8 5-gallon buckets, I think. Yeah.
Yes. At least. I usually fill mine.
5-gallon buckets. 40 divided by 5 is 8, so that'd be 8 5-gallon buckets.
Yes, it would be. Dang.
S said, but sloshing water is harder.
All right. Well, you made it an hour on your test stream. Everything's working. So
you want me to shut it down.
Next time you don't have someone, I'll just come up or whatever happens. We'll figure it out.
And let me
And then
know,
that won't happen
let me
again.
know too, Bree.
Okay. Well, thank you all
can
for
always let
coming
me
to
know,
my
too.
test live stream that lasted an hour. I want to thank everybody in chat.
10-minute test stream.
And yeah, thank you for coming to my 10-minute test stream. It went by so quickly. 10 minutes. It was,
It did.
man, it's like one of the shortest streams I've ever done. But thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Thanks.